Hi everybody, and we're back, and we're still talking about male fertility because I feel that we're not doing enough justice for our men. Yeah, we're going to be talking about things that affect our fertility and some things that we can do about it. Keep watching. I'm Dr. Wanjiru Ndegwa, and you're watching Footsteps to Fertility. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the things that we feel affects male fertility. We see it in the clinics, but we don't have enough conclusive evidence to say this is the actual point. And that means that we haven't done studies on thousands or millions of men, because sometimes it's hard to do this and to say and pinpoint this. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about things that may affect our fertility, and one of them is key, and this is heat on the scrotum. Yeah, I want to say this because I see this a lot. We have men who come in who are lorry truck drivers, who are border drivers, and when we look at the sperm counts, the motility is a little bit down, the number is a little bit down, and the only factor that we can get is that his occupation is something that may affect the temperatures of the scrotum, meaning he sits. Like on lorry drivers, they sit on that hot thing. Bus drivers also sit on a hot engine. So that does affect, because the sperm needs temperatures that are below our body temperature. That is why the scrotum is outside the body and hangs. And for any man who is observant, when it's a hot day, they actually hang looser. And when it's a cold day, they tend to move higher up, closer to the body. And that's because the temperatures are fluctuating, and we need proper body temperatures, proper temperatures for the sperm to function. Yeah, so that's just a mechanism that our God gave us. Now, how does that affect us? Yeah, in terms of heat, I know there's a lot about saunas, tight pants, and I don't want to dispute it, but I also don't want to be alarmist. I think sitting in a sauna for 30 minutes every so often is not going to affect your sperm count, to be honest. But obviously, if you're sitting in a sauna for 5 hours, which I really don't think that any man has that time, probably would. So these are things that we must think about. But definitely people who sit on hot engines, like lorry drivers and bus drivers, that's affecting your sperm count. Yeah, so you just need to know that. Some other occupations may also affect your sperm quality. People who work in flower farms because of the herbicides, people who worked in pesticide industries, people who work in paint-related industries. Yeah, we're seeing this more and more, that their sperm quality in terms of the numbers and the way they move and the way they look is lower. Yeah, again, we haven't done research on a million men to tell me that that's it, but I do see it. So I would say that if you're looking to get a baby, please, if you have a history of working in chemical industries, please get seen and make sure that your sperm count is okay, and if it is, have your babies. Yeah. Another factor that we need to consider when we're talking about sperm counts is technology. I know there's a big buzz about the phone with radioactive components sitting in your pocket and your laptop sitting on your lap. And there's even been studies, but nothing, to be honest, is clear-cut conclusive. Yeah, I would advise men that please, we don't want your laptop on your lap for 6 hours, but I don't think there's any man who's doing that. I don't know. I also don't want your phone in your pocket forever. Probably back pocket is better. Yeah, but to say that it is this that is causing, we cannot say that. We can say that there may be, but we don't know. But wouldn't you be more cautious than not? I think it's better to be cautious than not in terms of our fertility. I also want to dispel the myth of types of undergarments that men wear. So people say, okay, if you're wearing the briefs, you're going to get low sperm counts, and that's totally not true. That is not evidence-based. That has been disputed. Whether you wear briefs or boxers, really your sperm count will probably be the same, and it's not and if it is low, it's not that's affecting it. So men who like briefs, it's okay. Men who like boxers, well, that's also okay. Yeah. So I hope you've learned something about male fertility, and I hope I've dispelled some of the questions or the myths that are out there. There's a lot going around. I do want us to have babies. I do want men to come here and have good counts. So I'm just doing this for you. If you do feel that you have questions, that we haven't answered anything, any points you'd like to add or dispute or just talk about, and have us know. Comment, inbox us, give us an email, and we will respond. Yeah. You're watching Footsteps to Fertility. I'm Dr. Wanjiru, and this is where we walk with you.